Charles. Matthew.
Super busy.
Jesus.
His name should be Jeff Dirt.
That says blah, 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 blah.
All aboard!
If they can cope.
Oh, yes.
Who can cope but Joe Cope?
Who can cope?
Eric, welcome back.
Time to cope.
You found yourself back at the palace where you're getting found.
Oh.
Remember when the first time you got found?
Oh, yes, I do. I think it was right here on this stage.
This is where we were found. Mine. It was the first time I was on a milk cart.
It's the only time I had a sound mind.
You sound mind when you were on a milk cart.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you remember milk?
Yeah, you ever drink milk before?
Customer milk.
Yeah. The last time I was on a milk carton, I was being pimped out and sold.
Mm-hmm. And you were missing? Mm-hmm. Missing in action. Thanks for joining us, everybody. It's been fun and it's been too long.
Yeah, it's been too long, and we're back here. We're just ripping ourselves open, gaping in front of everybody, and we're just being, public and alive. And
Just being honest.
lucky to be alive, and lucky to even be able to show gratitude for being allowed to live. I try to keep that in my mind at all times, but it's not easy.
No, it's not. I just got back from a quote-unquote vacay,
You went on a swingers cruise.
and I'm still out of breath. It's absolutely brutal. I went down to FLA for a bit, and
No, you hung out at the airport?
yeah, just that, and that was it. I went to International Orlando.
There's a lot of sex to be had at an airport if you're frisky.
There's some crazy stuff happening there. You know how you always see these things, how there's, you see the craziest stuff in Florida? Mm-hmm. Not that I saw anything too crazy, but something I think would make Charles laugh, and I didn't tell him yet, but I was driving on the highway, and I had this big-ass van because I had 16 people with me.
You had this big-ass crank on your
Yeah,
lap.
I was swinging the damn thing around, not giving a shit in Florida. And everyone said, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in Florida.
Pump that thing up. Let's see it.
You see the craziest things in Florida? Look at the size of that guy's dick. So I'm driving around one of those transit vans, like a 15-passenger.
A van that went trans?
And all of a sudden, the traffic starts. I'm coming around this big bend over a highway. And it's getting to be...
You were already bent by then.
Yeah, I was bent. Well, I was actually cocked a lot of this thing.
You were
But-
bent completely.
I'm coming around this big bend. Traffic piles up for no damn reason. There's only 4 cars in front of me. I'm saying, what the fuck is this guy doing? All of a sudden, his hazard's going on. I'm saying, this guy better get off the road. As I'm getting closer to him, his hood is completely up on top of his windshield,
Oh, no.
like black sheep. Remember that?
The thing was peeled.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So the thing is completely up, and the guy's hanging out of the car, driving around, looking around the thing on the highway, and he just rear-ended someone and is trying to get away.
Oh, no.
But he was not going to get away because the entire front of his car was.
He would have to be
caved
pretty
in.
skilled to get away from that.
He was trying though. He was going as fast as he could. It was all over the road. I'm like, what the hell's this guy doing?
Ace Ventura couldn't get away from that.
But I mean,
wreck.
you never see this stuff. But I mean,
Yeah.
a full-blown covering his entire car, and he actually, this is the best part. He's trying to get away. He actually made the move of going and slamming the brakes, and the thing toppled down, and then he started going.
Did it
fast
do
again.
it?
Yes.
That's great.
Isn't that funny?
So it actually worked.
It worked. His plan was working. But I think his radiator was going to piss out in 2 seconds. He was going to overheat.
No, but didn't Pee-wee and that guy, when they went off the cliff in Big Adventure, weren't they saved by their
So
hood?
there you go. So that ended up being a parachute.
So he could have driven off a cliff and gotten away.
Remember how hard they were screaming, and then they were like, because they knew they were going to survive.
Yeah.
This was a lot like that, except I didn't survive this week.
Yeah, it was a swingers cruise from hell. I don't like. I mean, of course, if we're visiting friends or whatever in Florida, you'd have a really good time. If you're playing at a fucking band in a friend's band, that's a different a bar and a friend's band. That's a different sort of story. But if you go there just for kicks, then unless you like to fuck reptiles, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Obsessed with ripping off tails off lizards. But I do remember going back to Florida, sitting in people's backyards and just smoking cigarettes all day, drinking. And that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
And that's different, but I guess if you're tasked to do, I don't know, weird, fun, I don't know what kind of things you could, a swingers club in Florida. I remember Florida in the summer was almost as bad as the desert.
Yeah, it was probably on average 95 to 96, Nick.
Yeah. And that with 100%
Yeah.
Florida humidity is is on the extreme side of,
Yeah.
of
It averaged
climate.
a feel like temp of like 107.
Yeah, that's not very mild.
107 every
No,
day.
that's not mild. That's on the extreme side.
I mean, straight up melting.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, unless I don't know if you'll fucking melt. Your dick will fall off.
Your dick will fall, it'll melt off. But I stumbled out of the airplane, ran back through the baggage in the house, and I got right here to see you guys and have fun.
Isn't that
because
so awesome? You
I'm
got
so
here.
happy. I'm so happy.
Isn't that
right
so
now.
good? We were here to welcome Eric back to New England, where he can just be a better sort of lizard.
I could be a better version of myself. Charles actually picked up some Coca-Cola for me.
Yeah. We need to get
Yeah, that's all we
hydrated in
needed.
here. No, it's nice.
So anyway, what have you been up to? Say anything good?
Yeah,
Well,
I've
there-
been just enjoying life, living life to the fullest, trying my best to live to God's will. You know, he has a lot of expectations of me that I'm really
Yes.
trying to get done.
Just trying to make sure you're actually fulfilling your promise.
Trying to make the Lord proud. I'm really trying.
Good.
Well, there's been some sketch comedy shooting, some improv sketch comedy shooting that I've been. We kind of blasted into it a little bit, and it was it started off with a just like bang.
With a firecracker.
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah, Charlie was. I don't want to give away too much, and I don't think this is it at all. I think we can actually talk about this shit. Charles came out. Charles, tell everybody how you felt before you started this day.
Okay. This is good. This is good because a lot of people are curious about the methods of really stupid individuals that happen to be good at certain tasks, certain things, and I happen to be one of those guys that specializes in sketch comedy. But what Eric was asking is how I felt beforehand, and if you, it depends how you work, and I'm not. If I were giving the best method in order to do improv sketch comedy or to excel, then I would tell you that I was giving the best method. But I can only give you the method I'm aware of, and I'm not trying to make this a big wordy thing, but if you, the way we approach sketch comedy, if you rely on improv and you rely on your intuition and you rely on all your skill set, that I mean, if I was smarter and more articulate, I would be able to anyway, whatever. Well, what I mean is, so there's your point, I just can't articulate them. But what I mean is, if the way I approach sketch comedy to get the most organic way is to totally torture myself and not prepare at all before until 5 minutes before the scene starts shooting, is when I start asking questions. And so this was no different. So I'm burning in hell just smoking cigarettes because, I mean, you can, whatever works for you. Apparently this works for me. You could have something prepared and whatever. I'm not trying to sit here and say you shouldn't have something prepared, but if I don't have something big prepared, then I'm this is just me, because other people go bigger than me and they're better at it than I am.
Different.
Yeah, they're different. So what I'm saying is I'm literally going insane before the sketch, burning in hell. I'm like, this is going to be the worst thing ever. And it doesn't matter, even if you did prepare, you still feel the same way. So that's why, that's kind of why I'm like this. If I prepared, I'd feel the same way anyway.
Maybe worse.
Yeah.
And I've got a different take because I have a bird's eye. And this is the funny thing. Because I'm talking to the rest of the people that are acting. So this is funny because we'll roll through a long part of the day.
Yeah, there's a lot of good parts.
I mean, the first day is a lot. And then there's a million things that I had to be in. And then because I'm kind of splitting the same character over different sketches. Now, Charlie is so funny to me because you'd say maybe you don't have what you want to talk about yet. But we're going through the other people. Now, I've already heard how they're going to do their stuff. Even it's not written. There's nothing written anyway. But we have a general idea.
The premise, yeah. Like the
setting.
the props, the location.
Like we know kind of what we're going to do. And because of that, I understand how it's going to be shot even. Okay, fine. That's that. We get done that, and Charles is just about to start. And I mean, we're talking 5 minutes. And I'm like, Charles never told me what he's doing. And I'm like, what are you going to do? And Charles is like, I actually don't know. Not only do I not know what I'm going to say, I don't know where it's going to be shot. I don't know with who, and I don't know what the scene's going to be like at all.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I probably should go ask them what the
Man.
heck's going on here. It's just one of those things. So it's like when I say improv,
Yeah, this is improv.
we're only going to figure out what Charles is going to talk about when he's there, and he's
Hell.
suited up, and he's actually standing there.
Yeah, and here now I'm.
And I gotta
Yeah,
and I-
go
and
ahead,
I
go ahead, go-
I can react. My character is relatively generic. I can react to anything he's going to talk about. He's got the pressure. I really don't on this one, but it's still. I'm in the sketch and I still have no idea where he's going with anything, which is just fun. It's that whole part of it's really fun, and because of it, the laughs really come out because it's like when I say shooting from the hip, it's not. It is exactly that, but Charles's take on things. Every line is a surprise to me because I just figured out what we were doing 1 minute prior to. So it's all just bang, 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 bang. And let me tell you guys, never once has this ever happened before like this, where I could not stop laughing for an hour straight trying to stay in character. And I was virtually wrecking the scene because of the shit Charles was saying. It was so funny. It was unbelievable.
It was fucking stupid.
In all the years, never once was it this bad.
Yeah,
for
it was-
me, like funny wise.
It was
Eric was
really
telling me about
shocking.
it for like the whole ride to work. He was like, "You don't even know." He said, "I was crying."
Literally.
He said, like holding the steering wheel with my head down.
And my face in these shots, because I'm sure they'll keep a couple, will be so beet red and tears will be dripping off my chin when I have a straight face when I could keep it together for a second. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it really paid off the way I was feeling before that scene. It just happened to. But after it happened, I considered myself lucky, and I considered it sort of an act of God that it was pulled off that way, only because, only because I've seen myself blow it on many occasions. A lot of occasions they've been great successes, but at least in the last season, I've seen myself blow it on a handful of occasions, or at least not done things in a way that I was happy about.
I think if you're you're not, let's say you're not prepared for the scene, which you probably felt like you weren't the whole day.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared.
Sometimes it goes sour, but this one just did not.
No, it didn't go sour, and after it happened, I was driving home thinking of it. I really attribute it to being lucky and an act of God.
There you go. It worked out.
Because this is a departure, because this particular sketch has been done in a few other ways that I was particularly prepared for.
Yeah.
Even the last one, everything was defined and prepared. Even though but I don't want to. I'm not trying to sit here and be cool about not preparing. I'm really not, because even when I went into the last go at this particular sketch, I prepared for the opposite of what was asked of me when we started rolling. I was like, I started giving my shit out, and the stuff I was getting back was the opposite, and I was like,
Oh man. So
I was like, wait, what's going on here? And then I rolled with it, and then it just worked out. But this time I went in with absolutely nothing, and I was like, oh my God, this is just not the best habit at all.
no, but subconsciously you were saying last time I prepared.
Yeah.
And look where it got
Yeah,
me.
I'm sure there was some
So
rationale.
you probably said I'm done with it.
Yeah, and it wasn't. Didn't regret preparing. And preparing wasn't like I wasn't working on lines and working on scene. I just defined the premise of what I did. Blah blah blah. Like the stuff was defined that gave me a lot to fall back on and a lot to take from. This I went in completely with just makeup.
Yeah. There's a lot of good things that happened for us on this one. The actress was fantastic, and she was saying,
Yeah, she was really good.
she was saying funny things.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That also is lucky and an act of God to
Yeah.
have a non-actor come in and fit in a scene and bring funny stuff out of the other actors too. It's an act of God.
yeah, she was like a positive influence on a scene, which is
so
hard.
so stupid. But that's a good foot to start out on.
Yeah.
So I'm really really looking forward to the next one, which will be starting up tomorrow, which should be pretty damn
It's gonna
good.
be good, and I won't be tired for it because I'm so happy to be home.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to this because, just like you said, we got off on the right foot.
Oh, yeah.
And since then, there's a spark There's a spark in us that's pretty. We have a positive outlook on this entire season. It's going great.
Yeah, it's really there's a lot of tightness involved, and it's working out, and it's really, really silly. I just can't believe it. It was really fun. It was so fun.
So much fun. That's exactly right. It was fun.
It was all day.
It's all 2 days. Go ahead, Q.
Yeah, we have a couple $20 donations. One from Mr. Biggs.
Hi.
Thanks, Jen. Roman salute. He was just enjoying the movement.
Pompey.
So, thank you very much for
Thank
that.
you.
And then we
Appreciate
have a $20 from
Thanks.
the OG Winona Riders.
Hey.
Oh,
Got
with
sick,
the
on
jugs.
got sick on the plane ride home from vacation to call in for this.
Oh, that stinks.
07. Well, so did we.
yeah.
Just without the puking.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't puked yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Jamiroquai.
Winona Riders, OG. Are you with me?
That's so nice.
Yeah.
So nice, man. Can you imagine life?
So, yeah. And anyway, Extreme Peace is going great.
Yep.
And, I don't know, I'm looking forward to another long weekend of fun.
Yeah, it's really silly. I go in there specifically to have fun and to amplify the scene. You know how I roll, you roll in a similar way. Whatever we partake in, we look to amplify, even bring out the best in everyone else. You know, like we're ideal scene partners when it comes to this shit.
That's why I try to be with that.
Yeah.
Specifically with the one that we just went through.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying, you guys are the stars of it, so I'm just trying
So
to,
retarded.
just trying to connect the dots.
It's so stupid. It was shocking. Like, that night was shocking. Like, I was just sitting there smiling during the scenes. Like, it was so stupid.
A little bit of a feel of yesteryear, you know? We're actually straight up having fun.
Yeah.
And we say it a lot, like we're trying to make the other one laugh.
Yep.
Well,
That's my goal.
I mean,
It doesn't matter if it blows the scenes.
Charles was not taking it easy on me.
No, I wasn't taking any prisoners. I
you
didn't take
weren't.
any prisoners,
He did
and
not take it easy on me. on
and
that.
I said fuck it, and you can say this and that about, I guess if you're on SNL and you start laughing, then some guy is jerking off in the bathroom is going to be pissed at you. But here, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, but when they're laughing, they're fake laughing.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
It's like they're actually saying, "You guys should be laughing. This is a funny sketch."
It is probably all fake laughter.
You know how like the applause adds to a sitcom, like it makes you think it's funnier than it is.
Yeah, the laughter too.
Yep.
Even on the set.
Even on set.
But even laughter that you can't help, even if it's the whole scene that's being shot, I say so be it. We might as well try that technique.
There's something funny about when it's action. It's a lot. It's very quiet, and being quiet, being silent, other than the person's words, will wreck you, because it might have been rowdy, but when it comes to action, there's not a peep, so you're just listening to every syllable being cut, and
Yeah.
it is pretty intense sometimes when it's unbelievably funny lines. And I mean, Roachford and Sam the same way.
It was unbelievable. They were unbelievable.
It was a
It was
fantastic
shocking
day.
to see.
The
Yep.
whole day was like
It was a
barrel of
grand
laughs.
slam. It's really, really a good way to start everything. I was really happy with everybody.
Yeah, no, it was good. It's this guy.
Yeah. Okay, we got Brideshead Revisited right here. I guess I was compelled to see the scene. Jeremy Irons, of course, who is the greatest of all time. You may recall him from Dead Ringers. I don't know if you guys have ever subjected yourself to that movie. I don't know if I would subject you to that,
No,
actually.
It's disturbing even back then.
1985?
Not too long.
Something around there. No, maybe before.
Not
maybe
too long
82.
ago. 40 years ago.
No, yeah, exactly. No, Dead Ringers is a bit hardcore. I'd be careful with that one. It's a bit disturbing. But this, Brideshead Revisited, this is something that compelled me to put it in this list. I like that it has been chosen right now. But I think we'd all appreciate a little bit of homosexuality in our lives.
All right.
Two homosexuals right here trying to look cool in front of one dude-like flapper and another feminine flapper. But apparently they've never spoke before. They're deeply homosexual from insane Ivy League, if you want to call it Ivy League. This is in England. They were at Oxford or Cambridge or whatever, but, the upper crust of society at I guess World War I? Yeah,
Now-
I didn't mean to talk through what they're saying. I'm glad I stopped right then.
I'll say this, though. So these guys aren't gay?
No, they are.
Oh, they-
Well,
no,
well, I mean, I actually haven't read or seen this entire production, but I assume that they were such good friends No, but I'm
mean, in
guessing
real
they
life.
weren't gay in the whole thing. I'm guessing they were just good friends.
I mean,
in
in
the
real
series.
life, though.
Real life? Well, I mean, guys, they're gay enough as Hollywood actors. But you remember Jeremy Irons on the left right here. You've seen him in a million things.
Well, it's just what I was going to say was they're pulling it off really well. Look at how-
these guys are very skilled actors.
like that can't
Look
be,
at that.
That can't be any more gay.
I knew you would like how because you're like you could do both of these guys.
Yeah.
I knew you would like this.
Yeah, no, this is like they're pulling off gay really
Yeah,
well.
they're and look at Irons. Like Irons is one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
We should
One of
watch
the
the trailer
gays.
to Damage. That had me laughing. It's one of those infidelity movies which aren't really fun to watch. You know what I mean? Like whatever those movies are, where there's some sort of where like you have a dad, where at least from when I watched the trailer for Damage with Jeremy Irons, it was really I was dying because there were scenes in it where Jeremy Irons, the dad, his son was getting married to this young girl, this woman. And she must have had a sexual appeal to her. But when she met Jeremy, which was the dad, the way they looked at each other and the way they started acting, and then it turned into like an affair. The guy's dad
Between the dad,
yeah,
and
the
her?
dad, and then the dad.
So when the boyfriend, the husband, whatever, took a shower, dad stepped in.
yeah, he stepped in and kind of filled in the blanks. But just the way they were looking at each other, and and I believe there's a ripper of a sex scene in that movie. I'm not really
With the old man.
No, well, I mean, he wasn't old back then. Jeremy Irons is a strapping guy.
Yeah.
This is in the early '90s, so he was still strapping by then. You remember he was the villain Scar from The Lion King.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the way
looked-
they were
it
having
looked-
sex in that movie was really something.
It was left a scar on.
Yeah, it left a mark.
It
on
left a mark.
anyone who watches it.
And now, so the girl appreciated an older man.
Yeah, and he actually, I think he was sort of taking care of her body, at least from the
Probably.
scenes that I saw from
At
the
least
trailer.
from experience.
Yeah, they were doing some contortionist acts. Like
Oh.
I think they were rehearsing for Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, so the girl, he left her legs shaking for at least 20 minutes after the scene.
Yeah, it's like she had like Michael J. Fox.
Oh, between her legs.
Yeah.
Oh,
88, you know what I
it
mean?
was a Parkinson's orgasm.
Yeah, that's a syndrome we're talking here. You're defining a new.
It's a new syndrome.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's
hey.
an iron side.
He has an iron side to him, I'm telling you. Just like his brother Michael.
Is this his brother?
No, I wish.
fuck.
Irons and Ironside.
Just you and me, McGowan.
Yeah, but yeah, we should. I actually think we should probably end up watching Damage together. I think we'll be freaking dying watching that. The way they were looking at each other when they first met, it had me dying. Yeah, toss that away. We'll step on that with heels.
Stupid thing.
Yeah, fuck that thing. But if only we could see it. We're on YouTube though.
Yeah.
Enjoy our new full mode whipped tallow balm, fully made by feet in house. Go to fullmode.shop to order either vanilla or lavender.
Yeah.
Just if you could. Never mind.
70s.
What do you want, Charlie?
We're on an acting style, so
What do you want?
no. I don't want to dirty up our conversation right here. We don't need to go back into the movies that we've been describing. That's fine. We're in an acting kind of style. That's why we're watching all these things, and it makes sense because we all have a lot to learn from Jeremy Irons, of course, and the gentleman on the right. I'm sure he was the very best too. But this right here, I guess this is a woman who is pretty skilled at doing some rather, I guess, brusque, if you want to call it that, or frank interviews that could make some people uncomfortable. I think you'd really like this. Let's see it.
Stiletto rip this morning. You got to work with Burton, Richard Burton in The Tempest.
Yes, I did.
And now he's dead.
Do you know who his dad is? His dad, you watch Bonanza, I'm sure you watch the reruns of Bonanza, was the sheriff on Bonanza, Bing Russell. Is he still alive, Kurt?
You've done some brilliant pictures, you've done some stinkers.
Really?
What happened to Heaven's Gate, Sam? What happened to Bosom Buddies?
We were canceled.
Did you see the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark? Have you seen it yet?
Yes, I did.
Look at his mustache.
Wonderful movie.
Do you know that he turned down the role of
No, I
Indiana?
didn't.
I heard that you turned down the role, that you were offered the role.
I wouldn't turn it down.
You haven't.
Oh my God, right on the spot, huh?
Yeah.
Series for MASH.
No,
This is Spike Spiegel right here, in case anyone wanted to cast a live action.
In that little movie you
I didn't
did
mean
with
to.
him, Wild River,
I didn't mean
what
to
was one
ruin
of his
that.
few flops. He looks evil in many ways.
She looks.
You like the way she looks? Tim Curry, one of the greatest of all time. Roy Scheider, of course.
Oh yeah.
No socks too.
Sequest.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Sorcerer.
You know, we don't mention Jaws. Sequest, not Jaws.
Wait till you see Sorcerer. That's the only thing you'll remember him for.
Family trait. My father had those. It's a ring around my moon.
Tell you what,
Makes a most
this girl can
fascinating look.
make people
She's
really
She's really, really
uncomfortable.
good. This is a talent right here. Dick, more than Dick Cavett. Dick Cavett was really good.
You might just whip one out.
Telly?
I might just whip one out, and there I am.
You don't know, to whom you are
Baby.
speaking, because you and I go back a few years.
Oh.
But you
Speaking
were
of whipping it out.
Yeah.
What size are you? Tom,
Oh,
how do you
young
kiss
Tom.
underwater without bubbles coming out of your
Look, she's wearing camo. Oh, I thought she was.
How would you
This
feel
girl's actually
as a
nuts.
mother if your daughter were involved with your former love, personally? How would you react to something like that? You know how invaluable your voice has been to you over the years.
No, baby, tell me.
Perfect. I mean,
I love that. It's so nice. I like what he's wearing, too.
I know, huh?
Come here, of course we can.
you think?
It was
Let's
based
try it
on
again, 'cause that
affection.
was on
Do you
the
think they're drunk?
They should be.
Consider yourself a
Look what he's wearing.
He must have just got out of the Olympics.
You remember? He's the dad from American History X. Remember him?
Oh, yes, I do. I actually just watched that recently again. Which is kinda
Really?
Kind of weird, but
It
yeah.
doesn't hit like it used to as a kid
No.
because remember back when we were kids, we were like this. Oh man, that's so bad. Now when you watch it now, you're like, oh man, that's so bad.
Yeah, it's kind of like, in a weird way, corny.
Yeah. Well, you feel. Well, we don't have to sit here and talk about American History
Yeah.
X. Let someone else talk about that.
Exactly.
No, but I mean, I think Edward Norton. I think he was on drugs when he was doing that movie. He
Yeah.
got pretty big.
He did.
That'd be like me gaining freaking 30 pounds of muscle.
I mean, he looked just like you without the thing.
Back when I was younger, I used to look
Yeah.
a lot better than I do now.
Oh, no, I won't even
But
spoil the lines.
Stacy Keach was in that one too. He's a consummate actor like Brian Dennehy, and in the same tier as Brian, Stacy Keach. He was gives a shit.
Yeah.
Well, no, you remember him? I don't know if he had a mustache, but he was like the Nazi leader, like the older guy.
yeah. He's the one that's controlling the
Yeah,
brother.
Mike Hammer. You know, he was really, really good.
Which, that's the corny side of it to me.
A lot of bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Was like the gang leader.
You ever meet a
old
Nazi
guy.
or anyone in the KKK in your whole life?
No, it's just like, I mean, where were they? LA-ish?
Yeah, no, they're in a hotbed.
I mean, it's,
You know, what is this? 100 years ago?
it's like, can't take the guy down. Who is it? It's the old man that's playing with all the kids and convincing them.
Yeah, no, he's influencing them so much they're turning into Nazis.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, no, well, what happened? Look, what happened?
They were treating him like he was a drug lord,
Yeah.
which I thought was just ridiculous because, I mean, it's just people being racist and Nazis.
Yeah, they're just being Nazis.
But
No,
like-
they're just being KKK.
But
How do
there's-
you describe being KKK? You just be KKK.
You're just KKK, but you're also, it's like they had billions of dollars from drugs,
Yeah.
but they didn't have drugs.
No.
It's just like stupid.
Well, they would say drugs are for blacks.
I guess so.
They didn't do drugs. No, they didn't. Edward and those guys, they didn't smoke weed. They didn't do drugs.
It seemed like only
Hell no.
only thing
Hell
people
no.
would do
Hell
was
no.
smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, they wouldn't smoke weed. You fucking crazy. They'd call you a you know what.
And the brother was the guy from Terminator 2.
Oh, Edward Furlong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of had a rough go at it.
Yeah, I'm
after.
sure. I'm sure he had a fun childhood like Macaulay Culkin,
yes.
like Corey Feldman,
It's
Corey Haim.
exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm sure they all got. Well, you know how it is.
Yep.
Let someone else talk about
Old
it.
squeaky voice. We got
Yeah.
this guy,
So
Cunningus.
this is Michael Douglas, known for eating Catherine Zeta-Jones,
Yes.
which people have been really fantasizing about maybe for 40 years.
It's like devouring her.
Yeah, she's Welsh, Black Irish, if you want to call her that. So people are really fantasizing about eating her genitals and all that stuff, which you could talk about, in a bunch
You
of
could talk
different
about
ways.
that for hours.
You could say it's gay. You could say it's awesome. You could say whatever. But you ask Mike Douglas, he says it gives you cancer. You could say it's HPV. You could say it's this or that. I have no idea. But now you can say what you want about the pornographic life and all that, but it can't be good for you.
Why?
Like,
would-
did you start like, no, it's gay, no, it's like porn is this and that. Just to begin with, it's the genitals of a woman. It's its own ecosystem, and it cannot be good for you, even if it's good. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. I mean, it's kind of the
It's a sort of it's
kind of a pit.
It's like a petri dish down there.
You got a pit going on down there.
maw.
I don't know. I mean, he seemed to like it enough
Yeah,
to the point where
maybe she was like raping his mouth with her, grinding, and you know what I'm saying.
I think where the interest comes to the situation is the idea of who she is and how she was putting it on him. Was it force?
Okay,
Like,
could have been.
was he obsessed with it or was she obsessed with it?
Maybe she was obsessed. Maybe he was just hungry.
He could have, yeah.
Maybe he just wanted heartburn.
He might have been. If he gets heartburn from it, it's a whole different story. But maybe he was very particular on what he liked eating.
Maybe he liked eating things off a dinner plate.
Maybe with the right silverware.
Maybe if he had the right woman, Catherine Zeta-Jones, I think people would assume that she's the right woman for the job.
Maybe it was dinner time at 8 in the morning.
And maybe he was eating dinner too much. Maybe it was his metabolism that was.
Maybe it
giving
wasn't
him the
enough.
throat.
And because he didn't do it enough. Maybe he didn't like gain some type of immunity.
Maybe his body didn't. Maybe his body didn't get enough of it, so it rejected it.
It could have done that, or maybe she doesn't even have what he says he's eating.
Do you think she has like a celeb experiment, like a fake pussy?
Well, what I'm worried about, given the fact of like how it's turned out for him, I'm scared that, remember in Independence Day when there's an exoskeleton they open up and then he had to cut the disgusting, stinking thing. And
Who cut it?
Data.
Oh yeah, Brent Spiner, right? Yeah.
Data cuts this disgusting, stinky thing. And when he's cutting this like pussy flap, and then the thing comes out, and then, shit goes
It turns
bad.
into something bad.
Yeah, and then that guy with the deep voice that plays the president, he's fucking weird. I
forget
watched
who he
Independence Day recently, and I can't get over how his choice of the
Was
way,
it Bill Pullman, right?
the way he talks.
It sounds like, was it Bill Pullman from Lost Highway?
Yeah, it's Bill Pullman.
Remember him from Lost Highway when Robert Blake shows up to him at a party? It's a David Lynch movie, and he's like, I'm at your house right now.
Is that what did he say? That
No, well, to that effect. He's like this, call your house. And Bill's like this, that's fucking crazy, man.
fuck. So like
It's worth seeing.
in Independence Day when he's talking to his wife, who's the first lady, obviously. I was getting a kick out of it because I'm listening to this asshole's voice and I'm saying like, what a choice. And then when she's like she gives like the normal like liar. Like, whatever. Who gives a shit? Liar. All right, have a good night. Yep, bye. He's like this. Bye. I'm like, it's like lines that are delivered so weird.
Fuck yeah. That's Bill Pullman, right?
Yeah.
He's the fucking best.
He's sitting there. It's like
That's
it's
fucking crazy, man.
It's like waiting gaps of like 2 seconds when someone says like bye. Bye.
Yeah, wait, like the...
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's still
the
smiling
bounce, like the bounce back from it.
too. Bye.
Fuck. That's
Fuck.
really funny.
If I was the first lady, I don't know.
Bill is so good, man. Can you imagine? Those choices are so fine.
Bye.
Oh, we have to watch Lost Highway.
He's
That's
good in it?
the first half
Is
I
that the
find
Crazy Man.
Yeah, him and Robert Blake are really good. The first half I find pretty good. It kind of drags, but the first half's really fine.
Did he always have the voice?
Yeah.
Shit.
He was Spaceballs. Spaceballs, right? Spaceballs, and Serpent and Rainbow, whatever. Bill.
So I mean, is he a comedian?
Yes.
I guess.
No, but yes.
The way he delivers bye.
The way he did that. Who did that? Michael Bay. Who directed Independence Day?
Got to be someone big.
Michael Bay? I have no idea. What's that? 93.
Roland Emmerich.
Yeah, I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't fucking who knows. But remember how big of an event that was?
Oh.
Now, of course, we were kids back then, so maybe the Hollywood seemed bigger back then. Of course, those years ago, Hollywood was bigger back then, so I don't know.
Yeah. There was a theater in the place I rented, so we had to watch something blockbuster-ish action in it before we left. So that's what we just chose because we're going through a bunch of bullshit. And I was like, screw it. I guess it's Independence Day. So it ended up being him. Bye. That was the most action in the movie.
The movie was really stupid.
That blew my mind.
Those are the Will Smith days, and they put him in everything, and everyone loved him after Fresh Prince and all that when he was doing that show with Shredder.
You know, and you guys drag this connection for acting styles, and it's something that I found, and I think it's spot on. Will Smith and who's Pretty Boy, who's in like 21st Jump Street?
John Depp?
No, the original, sure. Fuck.
Oh, like Tatum.
Yes, Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Him. Channing Tatum is the white version of Will Smith.
Okay.
Look at the style of acting and the way they deliver lines.
Same style?
Exact.
Really?
Yep. I think if you ask Channing Tatum what his favorite actor is, he's going to say it was Will Smith.
Oh, wow.
He imitates the motherfucker.
Are you implying that they had a sexual relationship together?
I'm not.
No,
I'm telling you they did.
A heterosexual relationship together.
Actually, probably. Probably. But they are. Like, it's the goofy, stupid shit. Like, you're not as charming as you think. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
You know, pretty boy gay shit.
Sure.
It's exactly the same. Like, when he's in White House Down, maybe, or I don't know if it's that one.
White House Up
But
Yours.
Channing Tatum's like, damn, bird. He's like, get off me. You know, birds on me and shit. Like, what the hell are these birds doing here? And
Okay.
I that was one scene where I was like,
It blew you out of the seat?
yes, literally like, man, these birds are on me. Man, get off me right now. Man, what the hell is this bird doing? Why are you on me right now?
Oh, shit.
It's like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. This actually made it to cut.
Bro, okay.
Head over to the Palestine Show for